All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi. And I got 3 articles highlighting the time and season that we're in. Because the more and more the days go by, the more and more prophecy is being fulfilled. And we can clearly see that we are at the end of this thing, man. What is that? 2nd Ezra 9. Let's get that real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And our Lord is visiting the world which he made through storm and tempest, the flame of devouring fire. You got, I believe, North Dakota and Wyoming with the largest wildfires ever being registered in those states. All right? You just had Helene and Milton come through, bringing destruction. Right? With us, the Lord visiting the world which he made. And these signs are going to be seen. All right? The famine, the pestilence, World War III, all those things are going to be shown forth at the end. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? Which is what? Prophecy, all right? It says, for like all that is made in the world, have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, right? Go into this word manifest real quick. If we can look it up, if it allow me to click on it. Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah. I guess it won't let me do it. Real quick. There's a quick, simple Google definition, right? Manifest. It says clear or obvious to the eye or mind. So now these things are being put on display, and we can clearly see what time and season that we're in, man. All right? And it said what? At the end, it's going to manifest. So when we go into these certain articles, all right, regarding the famine or the pestilence or World War III, we know we are clearly at the end. This first article, it says, worst U.S. whooping cough outbreak in decade has infected thousands. See? So now you got to worry about the whooping cough, besides all the other plagues and pestilence that the Lord has already out there. It says whooping cough is spreading nationwide at its highest level since 2014. There have been more than 16,000 cases this year, and more than 4 times, see that? More than 4 times as many compared to the same time last year. And 2 confirmed deaths, see? But the Lord says he's going to bring death and destruction, man. What is that? 2nd Ezra 15, real quick. And the Lord is not going to draw back, man. He's going to fulfill his will. See? Let's get to the point. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5, it says, behold, and that word behold means to look. All right, so these things are going to be playing out in front of our face. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see? Well, now you got 2 dead, all right, from the whooping cough, okay, which is the highest levels in a decade, man. Okay? Nearly 10 million pounds of ready-to-eat meat, poultry, has been recalled over listeria concerns. And as you can see, these recalls, you know, that they keep going, man. All right, first you had the boar's head, which I believe was over 10 million pounds as well. Okay? Again, this is going to increase the famine. This is going to cause for more perplexity, all right, to be presented to the people. You see? It says a recall of almost 10 million pounds of Bruce pack ready-to-eat meat and poultry products is underway. The possibility of listeria monocytogenes contamination prompted the Oklahoma-based company's recall of the 9,986,245 total pounds of various products. See that? That's a lot of meat, man. Well, that's the Lord telling you, we at the end. Again, these things are going to be made manifest. It says the Food Safety and Inspection Service said in a Wednesday alert published to his website, it also posted about Bruce Pack recall on his verified X page. See that? Well, man, all that's going to do is continue to bring food insecurity to the people, man. Okay? Let's get this next article. It says America's NATO ally warns membership may trigger World War III. See that? Wait, man. Everything is on the table now. All right? What is going to say? At the end, it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Well, these prophecies are likened into birth pains, man. All right? And they're not tarrying. They actually increasing in frequency, increasing in intensity, right? So much so, you can't keep up with everything that's going on. Well, that's the scripture speaking, man. Real quick. It's that 2nd Ezra 16, right? You know what? We're going to skip around. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And the prophet Ezra, all right, seen the time that we're entering, man. All right, the time of Jacob's trouble. It's not going to be a relief to the people. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine, see that? And great death. The beginning of wars. Look, we just touched on 3 articles, all right, that happened in the span of a week. And there's more than has circulated, all right? Touching on the famine, you know, the pestilence, you know, the beginning of wars, right? It says, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right? And we know that the servants of the Lord, they're going to be protected, man. All right? They're going to be eating. They're going to be drinking. Okay? It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a memory. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right? They're not mindful, man. In fact, they're not even giving it a second thought. Once something come up and they get past it, well, they moving on, man. Well, see, these are going to be what the believers see as signs to let them know what time they in. They're not letting the score just pass by. They're mindful. They're considering, right? It says, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion, right? That perplexity, man. That's growing on the earth, all right? Along with the famine, along with the sword. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, right? So there's no getting away, man. No relief, okay? Jumping down, it says, and this is what I was mentioning, how these prophecies are likened to birth pains, man. 2nd Ezra 16:37. For behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment, right? So as a woman is getting ready to go into labor, right, the water then broke, okay, those contractions start intensifying, all right, getting faster and faster, all right. Well, that's what we're experiencing. That's what we are experiencing in the way of the prophecies, right? It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come. See, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. All right, and that's what we're witnessing, man. Sorrow is getting ready to come upon this place on every side. Okay, from World War III, all right, to the famine increasing. All right, and we ain't even mentioned the certain facilities, food processing facilities that has been burned down, man. It's like, or the culling of these chickens due to what they chicken and turkey, what they call the bird flu, right? Which now has jumped, as they say, to cows, man. Well, that's Yahawah increasing all these things upon you people, man. Or even this, you see, the whooping cough. Worst outbreak in a decade. See that? Thousands have been infected. All right? Well, those are all signs that the Lord said to look for. Matter of fact, let's go to the book of Matthew. Oh, excuse me. Let's go to the book of Mark. Mark, chapter 13, and verse 1. And as he went out of the temple, one of his disciples said unto him, Master, see of what manner of stones and what buildings are here? And Yahawashi answering said unto him, Seest thou these great buildings? There shall not be one left, one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down. And those prophecies that our Lord Yahawashi was speaking on was fulfilled in 70 AD, man, when the Romans came and sacked Jerusalem, right? And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives over against the temple, Peter and James and John and Andrew asked him privately, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign when all these things shall be fulfilled? And Yahawashi answering them began to say, Take heed, lest any man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, we just seen it, man. All right, well, Hungary warned, all right, that if NATO allows Ukraine to join, it's going to surely have World War III implications, man. They're going to have to defend that NATO neighbor, right? Well, right now it's a rumor. But you also have wars going on between Israel and Hamas and Hezbollah, all right? They're actually fighting a war on 5 sides at this time, right? Because of what they've done as far as bombing these Arab nations, okay? You got Ukraine and Russia. You got rumors of war between South Korea and North Korea. Man, look, everything is right there. It says, be not troubled, for such things must needs be, right? These things have to occur for the kingdom of heaven to be established. As that 2nd Ezra 4, if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good, which is what? The kingdom of heaven. So these things must needs be. It says, but the end is not yet, right? As we read in 2nd Ezra 16, these are all the beginning of mournings and sorrows, tribulation and anguish. It says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in diverse places. There go those earthquakes again, right? Which I believe was just a 3.1 the other day, which is another article I could have featured. But these things are occurring on a frequency, again, you can't keep up. It says, and there shall be famines and troubles. See that? And troubles. These are the beginning of sorrow. So we just said the beginning, man. All right? But these things must needs be for the kingdom of heaven to be established. So I pray this been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you in a lesson. Till the next time I say, Shalom.